endorphins. Let's be real.
Matt, join me over here.
Y'all gotta move.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video by me and Matt, who is right outside the camera view, which I wish you would join me, but I guess for now,
Shut up!
Justin will be here.
You know what? I don't like your attitude. I think I'm gonna write a song about you, and then you can write one back, and we'll go back and forth. What do you know? That's what today's video is about.
You all know about the Eminem and MGK beef. If you don't, then
Yeah, you
get
do.
out of the rock you live under, Abby. That was a reference to our friend who doesn't know anything.
Friend is a strong word.
Alright. She probably watched this and be like, oh, they said my name! Everyone thinks we're bullies for some reason, we're not.
It used to be.
Oh, you still are. So we didn't react to the MGK diss, but it's too late to do that.
Because he's trash.
And it also sucked.
No attention for that.
And now we're gonna react to the Eminem diss to MGK, which was just released. So yeah, I guess we should just get right into it.
So it's still fresh.
You sound like a bitch. Shut the fuck up. Get the mic. Rihanna just hit me.
So for those who don't know, in the MGK song, he said, "Your beard's weird."
Put me in a line, compliment me on the next damn.
So, I think he's implying that him and Rihanna have a relationship of some sort.
Some sort. We don't know what he means by that.
A cap. Stand.
Are we really gonna stop at this much?
That was a reference to Stan,
yeah.
the hat for his little brother.
99, I had 3 albums that it blew.
So I think MGK is 29.
I don't know how old he is. I know he's in his mid to late 20s.
I think he was 22 when he said something about Haley being 16, and that was 6 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's like just turned 29. That's why he was like referencing when I was 29. I had
he was 22
all
in
this
2012.
stuff. Yeah, let's see MGK. Age.
What a lot of people said is that MGK mentioned Eminem's age way too much in his diss track.
I will say it's funny though,
that
because
was
like
his main diss.
Eminem did used to do that when he was like the same age though.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing: Eminem is now in his mid 40s, and he's still outselling everyone, more relevant than most people, has more awards than most people, and when people think of who's the greatest rapper alive, Eminem's one of the first people think of. So,
Where's your Oscar?
like Eminem's already outsold MGK's entire career like 50 times over by the time
What the fuck's in the bowl, milk? Wheaties or Cheerios? Cause I'm taking a shit in them, Kelly. I need reading material. Dictionary.
Now, for some reason at the beginning of the video, MGK, or like throughout the video, had this bowl and was just eating something for some reason.
I think it was like to be like, you know, oh, it's just normal morning. I'm just chilling.
Eating these rappers.
Yeah, or I don't know. But,
He legit was just eating something, and I was like, is it oatmeal? Is it cereal? What's he eating?
Yeah, and then he's bringing up, I need some reading material, like a dictionary, because MGK said, you know, all you do is sit around and read a dictionary.
Which, I mean, hey, if you have nothing better to do, why not better yourself? And what your main thing is.
I have over $100 million. What is it, like over 200?
It's about 200
I
million.
have $200 million, and I read the dictionary all day.
I mean, hey, he grew
No
up
drugs.
poor.
No drugs anymore, so.
And what's he got to spend his money on now? Just stacks of dictionaries.
He's got the whole Britannica.
He has every version of the dictionary in the world.
I'd rather be 80-year-old me than 20-year-old you. Till I'm hitting old age.
So he basically just came at his life right there. He said your last 4 albums go back to Recovery. Oh, Recovery was 3 albums ago.
Feeling secondhand rage now.
I mean,
Makes you angry.
I loved Recovery. That's probably my favorite Eminem album. There's not one album by Eminem that I don't like, but I love the Marshall Mathers LP too. I even liked Revival. I don't know why people hated Revival so much. Like, it was a lot better than people gave it credit for. Just because it's not Eminem's best, it still was better than any other rap album that came out last year. Like he said, he set the standard so high that he can't really compete with himself now. Or at least it's a lot harder. Back, Care Bear just showed up.
My biggest flops are your greatest hits. The game's mine again and ain't nothing changed.
So he basically said, now that I've dissed you, your name is going to be up with other names that he's dissed and other big names. Basically saying, I basically just gave you a real rap career.
Yeah, and Eminem was also like, I'm put on lists with Nas and Jay-Z and Biggie, and you're with Taylor Swift and Iggy Azalea.
And he also said...
That's an insult, by the way.
Yes, especially for rappers. He also said, my biggest flops are your greatest hits," because it's true.
If Eminem made a single that sold 500,000, that'd be like, oh. But if MGK did it, it'd be like, okay.
Oh, that's decent. He had a big song a couple years ago called "Bad Things." I want to do bad things. He's definitely gonna try to come back though.
Oh, he will try.
Like
this is the most attention or media he'll get for like the next 5 years.
Oh yeah,
at least.
Hey, bitch, pop champagne to this.
Oh
It's
yeah.
your moment. This is it. As big as you're gonna get.
He was saying pop champagne to this because when he put out Kamikaze, then MGK put out a video of him reacting to it, and he was popping a bottle of champagne to it.
Oh yeah.
Layers. Just
upon
like an
layers.
ogre.
Once when
And he's like,
because he's like,
because he was like, now I
"Hey,
can get some attention.
Now finally I can be relevant."
And to give you a career to destroy it. Lethal injection gonna sleep 6 feet deep. I'll give you a beat for the.
I will say that was a really savage line. Had to give you a career to destroy it.
Yeah.
Like that was a good line. I like that.
Cause he knows long as I'm shady, he's gonna have to live in my shadow. Exhausting, let it off.
As long as I'm shady, he'll have to live in my shadow.
That is, oh man,
Oh, got him.
He really went at him there.
Okay, we're definitely putting a disclaimer at the beginning.
Yeah. Well, like first of all, he said, "You have to lick balls to get on my channel."
There are certain children that watch our channel.
Disclaimer.
Huge at least a 30-second intro with because we're not going to age restrict this because then
No one will
it'll get
watch
like
it.
20 views.
So yeah,
Okay.
but yeah, as long as I'm shady, you'll live in my channel. That was a really clever line. I love it.
Counts the day you put out a hit, the day Diddy admits that he put the hit out that got pop kill. I'm sick of you being whack and still using it.
So there's like 40 seconds of basic straight insults after the meat of the song. So he mentioned his ex-girlfriend having a different boyfriend. He mentioned, wow, a lot of stuff.
Brought up P. Diddy. That's his thing, is like, in MGK's diss, he said, I got my success without Dre recording or like producing all my stuff. I'm like, yeah, but you had P. Diddy produce all your stuff. And P. Diddy is arguably just as big as Dr. Dre, or at least almost. I mean, he has just as much money. So like, what is your point? Yeah, you didn't have one huge producer help you. You had a different huge producer, and like...
Sick of your mumble rap mouth, need to get the cock about it before we can...
That was reference to MGK.
Yeah, because
his whole chorus was, let's talk about it.
So just leave my dick in your mouth and keep my daughter out of it. You fucking... Oh. And I'm just playing, Diddy. You know I love you.
So, he just referenced MGK's chorus. He kind of like just did it in his own. You know I love you part for P. Diddy, that was referencing...
I'm just kidding, ladies. You know I love you.
I'm just kidding, ladies. You know I love you. Wasn't that the end of Superman?
No, that was the end of Kill You.
Kill You, yeah. I think he did it in more than one song.
He did?
Yeah.
I
So he did that at the end of a couple of his older songs. They're referencing it. And then he said, just keep my D in it and leave my daughter out of it because, MGK's review has mentioned his daughter before, even in the song.
Yeah.
So, overall review, I guess we should...
You're just reacting to me tweeting about your daughter 6 years ago, even though I did a song about you earlier in this year and have mentioned you in multiple freestyles.
And Eminem does talk about that in his recent interviews on his channel, so you can check that out, because there's a lot that was wrong
talking about,
with that.
Dude?
Like,
I love when someone's like that's like when a kid at school, drops his book on the floor and the teacher's like, don't do that, and the kid's like, what do you mean don't do that? And the teacher's like, just don't throw your book on the floor. I didn't throw it. And so the kid throws another book.
Like, MGK thinks that just because he thinks that Eminem dissed him because of that tweet 6 years ago. Well, no, there's a lot more to it. We're not going to get into that too much. Just look at the Eminem interview. There's multiple parts, but just watch all of them on his channel. And I think it was part 2 when he talks about MGK. Part 2 or part 3.
Yeah.
I think it was part 3 actually. But either way, overall, I think it was really good.
It was the one that MGK did.
Much better than MGK's. The lyrics,
especially because he
way better lyrics, way better lyricism. We were already expecting it. It already has like 1 million likes.
I love
and
how
it came out a few hours ago.
Just yesterday, too, everyone posted, the reason Eminem won't respond to MGK.
It's because in the interview where he talked about MGK, he
was
did kind of give the
definitely
impression.
Teased it on
He
purpose.
definitely gave the impression that there's a good chance he won't do anything. But he already had that recorded, definitely. So he definitely was like trying to like give us like, oh, he's not gonna do it.
And then we
Day
see
later,
it.
boom. It's
But yeah.
really. I think it's really good. I think it's great. It's a great diss track. It's also could just be a song I'll just bop to. I think MGK will respond and attempt to get more fame because I think the only reason he did
My
is
money's
for
on
attention.
Sunday.
We think he's gonna do it within the next few days. Will Eminem respond to that one? I think it depends on what MGK says, but probably not. Because in the interview, Eminem
Unless
says,
it's intense
"I
stuff.
don't like dissing people back because it gives them attention and it gives them fame. No matter how irrelevant people say he is today, he's everyone knows Eminem. Everything he does gets attention.
Right, but at this point, anyone who hears this isn't going to be like, I didn't know MGK put out something and give him a view.
That's true.
Everyone who's going to see this has already seen or at least heard of the MGK one.
He didn't want to give MGK more fame, but he did put this out. I think it's good. It's killer, and I think this a war is going to start. People are saying white rappers are bringing hip hop back because today
just
is
need the
all
Beastie
about
Boys again.
Bring
the Beasties back, even though like half of them are dead.
and like because all rap is today is mumble rap and trap rap and just trash. But when back then it was like all about lyricism and skill. Today it's about like it's like
Today it's about, does it sound nice?
drinking
Is
lean
there-
and rapping about sex and drugs.
Not Lil Yachty.
No, he still raps about sex.
He just
and-
raps about sex,
stupid
no drugs.
and money, and
Because he's appropriate.
he's not appropriate.
I will
He
never
just doesn't do
understand.
drugs.
My inappropriate isn't as bad as your inappropriate.
Like, he's
I
still
talk about
inappropriate.
sex.
The only thing that makes him different is he doesn't do drugs. It's been a while since I posted a rant on my channel. I think the next one's gonna be about mumble rappers, so stay tuned. Thank you for watching, guys.
Thank you.
Like and subscribe.
And
Comment what you think of the video below.
if you continue to watch after the disclaimer and you're under like 15 or whatever, you're like one of the people that watches our channel as a kid, shame on you. You should not be
But make
hearing
sure
these
you
dirty
leave a
words.
like and subscribe if you're not.
I'm probably gonna get some crap for this.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. Yeah.
Bye. Just gonna shove the camera in Cabrina's face.